What's your name?
Chewie.
What are you wearing, Chewie?
Alien costume.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
Can you take it off?
Take it off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not all the way.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
What do you like to do, Chewie?
Be evil.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Ew, you farted.
Well, it's been 2 weeks since the tragic death of comedy mogul Patrick "Pat" Frome, and family, friends, and fans are eager to pay their respects at today's star-studded memorial service at the Park Avenue Synagogue, where Frome attended regularly.
Clay, the yarmulkes. Normally, these types of events, weddings, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, even a bris, you get a cheap one, $1.50 tops. This thing, it's suede. What is it, a basket? $18? Coles? Boscov's? Where?
A very emotional Clay Larper, Pat's longtime comedy partner, shared his memories of Frome with the congregation.
Pat was so much more than a friend. He was my partner, my comedy partner.
While the mourners attending today's event may seem like a who's who of the entertainment industry, one notable A-lister will most certainly be absent. Celebutante, feminist rapper Chewie Swindleburne has been charged with Frome's murder and has not been seen since she fled the crime scene. We now go live to our correspondent at Park Avenue Synagogue. Fans around the world continue to grieve for the iconic comedy tycoon Pat Frome. Today, Clay and Pat's signature poop rap climbed to number 1 on the pop charts, making this only the second time in American history that a scatological comedy rap has been number 1. The first time being when the poop rap was released in 2014. I'm here with legendary hip-hop producer / Tai Chi professor, Uncle Fester Bangs. Mr. Bangs, what are your first memories of hearing the poop rap?
It's just an amazing song. It's a funny song because it's a spiritual song.
Thank you. Thank you. All of you. It's so hard. Psst. He would have wanted me to be strong. He would have wanted me to be laughing. Psst. Thank you so much for coming. It means so much to me. I've spoken to Pat. Pat did it. He has passed safely over to the other side. Oh, yeah. What a relief. Thank you, Kiki. He wants me to tell you that he's coming back soon.
What? Miss Roosevelt, would you like to say a few words about Pat Phone or Chewie Swindleburne?
Well, it's a tragedy, you know? I mean, as a celebrity, debutante heiress myself, I really feel Chewie ought to be ashamed. I mean, first she was a pop star.
Pat! Coming back! Soon! No! Oh, why? What? How? He can't! Not now!
Well, you know, Pat was really like a brother to me. He was such an amazing, extraordinary human being. What a mind.
Love of my life.
Love my life!
What are you doing?
Jean, Pat's coming back!
Look, denial is generally regarded as the first stage of the grieving process. You should really find someone to talk to.
No, Jean! Pat's coming back! That horrible gypsy Kiki Roosevelt came up to me and said he's coming back. He can't! Not now! This death is the biggest thing that's ever happened to me!
What exactly did the gypsy say?
She said that he successfully crossed over to the other side, and he's coming back.
The other side?
I'm scared.
You should be scared. If what the gypsy said is true, we should all be scared. Very scared. For centuries, shamans and healers have guarded mankind's most dangerous secrets. Necromancy, the art of raising the dead, is by many regarded as the darkest of all arts. But there is a magic blacker than necromancy. Necro-putsy.
What is that?
The art of making someone stay dead.
Oh, please, Jean. If Pat comes back, oh. It's too awful to think about.
Mona, are you sure you want Pat to stay dead?
Yes.
You realize that once the ceremony is done, it can never be undone. You can't necro-put someone and then change your mind and decide you want to necromance them.
Why would I want Pat to come back to life? I'm more famous than I've ever been. The last thing I need is some stupid old ghost stepping in my spotlight.
In order to make Pat stay dead, we have to talk to him and convince him to stay on the other side.
Talk to him?
If he comes back, you'll lose everything. No more real celebrity widows of Manhattan offers. No more buzz about your unwritten memoir. You'll just be a struggling pop singer / actress / gender-bending performance artist again.
Invoke the spirit!
Oh, see, Billy, see, ergo, 40 buses in a row, no, Billy, Deus trucks, and vaticinem, cows and ducks, Pat Phone, we summon you back from the other side.
No, Jean, it's working! Pat! You look so thin.
You're not Pat.
Of course I am. I'm Patty Frome.
I'm sorry, Patsy. We were actually trying to get in touch with a Mr. Pat Phone. He's only recently crossed over. Perhaps you know him?
Well, I know just about everybody who's anyone, and they certainly know me. Say, is he a producer type? I got some swell ideas for a new picture.
I'm sorry, Patsy, but we really need to get in touch with Mr. Phone.
Hey, what's the big idea? Trying to give me the bum's rush? What a lot of baloney.
Do you know who she is? That's Patty Frome. She was one of the biggest movie stars of the 1920s. She was murdered by her husband. It's the biggest scandal in Hollywood history. You just can't throw her out.
You want to keep her around? Maybe she can play saxophone in the band, jazz things up a little, and then when Pat raises himself from the dead.
Okay, I get it.
Hey, you girls got any gigawatt around here? I sure could use a little toot.
Excuse me?
Hooch, moonshine, mule, brown, jag juice.
Oh, of course.
Thanks, doll.
Well, Patsy, it's been simply delightful having you drop by. You've really brought some history to life, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to go back to wherever it is that you came from. You see, we weren't trying to raise any spirits from the dead. We were actually trying to make someone stay dead.
Oh, you don't have to ask me to stay dead. Why, being dead's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Well, that's great to hear.
What do you mean being dead's the best thing that ever happened to you? You were a great star, one of the greatest.
Sure, I'm the greatest. I'm a legend. I only made 3 pictures, you know, but my medium was really the press photo. Oh, I used to love getting my picture taken. It was one of the only things I really miss about being alive. What's the use of eternal youth if you can't snap a picture?
Patty, are you saying that being dead made you more famous?
You think I knew that would happen? What kind of cockamamie idea is that? You bags are real jilly-jabbers, real ladybirds. How was I supposed to know kicking the bucket's a one-way ticket to the big time?
Horse feathers! That act might have worked on Mr. DeMille, but it's not going to work on us.
Yeah, Patty, what's the deal?
Hey, what's eating you, fellas? I'm the level girls, honest to goodness.
Well, perhaps you can parlay your posthumous fame into a killer comeback. I wish you the very best of luck in the land of the living, Patsy. Just hold still while I recorporealize you. So facto habeas corpus paterfamilias locum tenens ad nauseam. That's more like it.
Well, where to begin? My husband and I, Tom and I, we were painting the town red. Tinseltown, that is.
I say, I don't think I'm going to make another bloody picture. All that waiting around under those beastly lights.
Can't be good for the complexion.
I've got to get the studio to keep me on salary. Perhaps they could recut the last picture and give it a new title.
I don't see why they can't just keep printing our photos instead of making us make more pictures. That's all the people want to see anyway.
God, I'm bored.
Did somebody say bored?
We were running with some real wild cards. Some real zonked up gonk-kicking hopheads.
You mean drug addicts?
We were having a grand old time. Those were the golden years.
This thing gives me the spooks.
Ask it a question.
You ask, Tom.
All right. How can we stay famous forever without having to do anything important or difficult?
Jeepers! It's shaking.
It's working, Patty.
Okay.
I L
Oh.
Oh, come on, this is kid stuff.
Q. Q.
Kill who?
Who do you think, doll?
You mean you killed yourself because the Ouija board told you to?
Tom and I made a pact.
We'll be famous.
Together.
Forever.
For being beautiful.
And doing nothing.
And killing each other.
But Tom got the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, God! What have I done? What have I done?
You got the jitters. Imagine raining on my parade like that. A swole guy like Tom. Gee whiz.
So? You'll be famous forever?
Brighten up, Knucklewitz. Look around you. Nowadays, you don't need a goofy old Ouija board to show you the 4, 5, 6. Every soupy Sally knows the score. I got my own line of keychains with my face on them. I have at least 3 biopics coming out every year.
Every year?
Every 14-year-old girl wants my face on their handbag. Do you know how many mood boards I've been on this year? 322. Over 100 in Japan alone.
People say that your entire life flashes in front of your eyes the second before you die. First of all, it's not your entire life. It's more like a montage of cliched images, which are supposed to represent innocence and evanescence, but are in fact too sterile and arbitrary to resonate with any but the most repressed, uncultured, anesthetized suburbanite, starved for myth and meaning. And second of all, it doesn't flash. It's more like one of those very well choreographed trick shots that creates the illusion of a single take, fluidly guiding the viewer through scenes which, in juxtaposition, convey an artificial sense of bittersweet nostalgia, which seems universal. I don't know. Maybe it is universal, in that it appeals to idiots.
Wake up!
Where am I?
You're in the living room. Oh, Jane, I'm so glad you're alive. After you stabbed yourself, I turned on the TV to see how famous you were. It was all Pat's memorial service, but it was all about Clay. There's nothing about me.
What about me? I said some really nice things about Pat.
They cut us out of the memorial service coverage.
That sucks.
What are we gonna do, Gene?
I think I need to go to the hospital.
You know what? I don't need Pat Phone's death glory. I'm Mona fucking DeLiza, and I'm gonna be on every goddamn mood board on the planet come next season.
I think we really need to focus on our music.
I'll show them. They want the face of a generation. I'll give them a face to remember. Jane!
I don't know. I'm so weird because All I ever wanted was to be evil. I mean, I said I wanted to be a star, but I think I only wanted to be a star so I could use my hypnotic powers to control people. And now everyone thinks I killed Pat Phone, and I can't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel awful. You know what the strangest thing is? I keep thinking about Jean and Mona, thinking about ways to destroy them. And it's like, why? They have nothing. I have everything I ever wanted. I'm a famous murderer. Everyone thinks I'm a famous murderer.
Would you feel better if you were a murderer?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm just so confused. My motives always used to be so two-dimensional and transparent, and now I just feel stuck, pointless.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. But you are making really good progress.
Really? Thank you, Dr. Dummer. I'll see you next week.
Bye. It's fine. She doesn't suspect a thing.